Welcome back to the channel. This is Honest Adonis 2. I'll admit, 41,300 is more than Michael Jordan's 32,292. But your 6 finals losses are more than Michael Jordan's 0 finals losses. This is where the goalpost movement comes in at. No one in the history of basketball was trying to get the most points of everybody else. Not of all time. That's just something that happened on the way to winning a championship. That's where the goalpost is moved, and we gotta start there first. Winning a championship is what everybody's trying to do. Not have more points than all 1,000, 3,000, however many people, 9 teams in the league. That's what you switched it to. You didn't want to face Kobe in 09 because he already embarrassed you in the 2008 All-Star game. So you switched from chips to stats. And this is the new thing that we on. Look at my stats. And then secondarily, look at my chips. Why? Because you got to look at the 6 finals losses if we're also looking at chips. The rest of the goalpost movement comes after that. First and foremost, look at all my points. That's the goalpost move, because look at how much I whooped everybody. Because you can have all those points and lose. Look at Michael Jordan. He had 63 points in a playoff game. That's a record still to this day, right? And he lost. Nobody's talking about that. The only part they're talking about is Jordan lost. They're not talking about his points. Aha! Yes, you do have more points, but you don't have less finals losses. Your points, while not insignificant, we still lost with you as our GOAT. We lost more than anybody else in the past 46 years of basketball. Starting at 1979-80, when modern basketball is considered to have started, up until today. Why have you lost more than everybody else? Is that because your competition was tougher than Jordan's competition? Well, this was my argument. Your competition played tougher competition than you. Like Steph Curry had to play Kevin Durant before he could even get to the finals. Kobe Bryant had to play Dirk Nowitzki before he even got to the finals. He had to play Amari Stoudemire and Steve Nash before he even got to the next round. Your toughest competition was Paul George, whom you also wanted on your team. Like, you lost to all your competition. You lost to Dwight Howard. He's an all-time great. He's tougher than you. Like, I know you've got all of these rebounds, but at the end of the day, Dwight Howard is 10th all-time. 85 years of basketball and rebounds. You're 23rd. That's remarkable, but you lost to all these guys, and then you teamed up with them. No. Jordan lost to Rodman. Beat him 3 times in a row, 91, 92, 93. Rodman didn't do anything, 91, 92, 93. He was still in the league, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95. 5 years Rodman is in the league not helping anybody win. And then management said, we're going to pick up Rodman. Jordan was like, I don't really want this guy on the team, but they brought him in anyway. Jordan didn't really have a choice. Here we go. Sidebar. Let me read from AI, because these LeBron fans always want to tell you how everything went during your era. You was alive, whether you was in the teens, you was in your 20s. They want to tell you, bro, you was born after 9/11. They trying to tell you how everything was. Like, what you remember, that's not really how you remembered it. The fuck out of here, dude. It reads, Michael Jordan was cautiously on board and gave his approval, but, bitch nigga, but he had initial concerns and needed assurances from Coach Phil Jackson that the team could manage Dennis Rodman's volatile behavior. You think the way he look in this picture is new? That nigga was looking like that in the 90s. Black lives didn't matter, and LGBTQ was not some exclusive thing, nigga. People were still using the F word like they drank water. Nobody cared. The fuck are you weird niggas talking about? Did nobody want Dennis Rodman on their team? Nobody wanted him, bro. Much like your girlfriend. That's why she looking for the next nigga. She tired of your excuses, hooting and hollering like you got some type of point, nigga. She can argue like that with a bitch. She never anticipated when she moved out of her mother's house, she would be arguing with a man the way she would argue with a female over her fucking feelings. Fuck is you bitch niggas on? But at that stage, Jordan trusted his coach, and Jordan had trusted his coach from the first time Phil said, pass to Steve Kerr. He hit him with the pass, and Steve Kerr made the shot. You see the difference? I'm sure you're going to pretend like you don't, LeBron James fan. And at this stage, this is just entertainment for my audience who likes to see y'all get pissed on. Speaking of liking to see you weird niggas get pissed on, I gotta say thank you to my 2,000 subscribers, because just last month I had 300. Let's continue. Part of LeBron and his fans moving the goalposts right in front of us and us not seeming to notice is the whole Robert Horry conversation. Oh, well, then if it's about rings, Robert Horry got 7. That's stupid because Robert Horry was always carried. That narrative of if it's about rings, then Robert Horry got 7 directly contradicts one of their other narratives. Kobe was carried. So you can't even count his 5 rings because he was carried to 3 of them. Robert Horry was carried to all his rings. So by your logic, because Kobe was carried to 3 of his rings, Robert Horry was carried to all 7 of his rings. So when you say, if it's about rings, I got to stop you there. You can't say nothing about Robert Horry because he was carried to all 7. I'm bringing this up because this is your argument. This is not an argument we made up. And now I see this guy, Crown Case, he's now doing this manipulative thing that girls do. Toxic girl, not all girls, because good women, they don't need to do this. The man don't want to not be with her. Let me say that again. Good women, the man doesn't not want to be around her. We will get our shit in order to keep this woman around us. So the thing I want you to understand is when I say these things, girls do this, I'm never talking about good women. And I'm always talking about these Colorado Kobe bitches. Always. Don't look at it like, oh, he talking about OnlyFans girls. He talking about IG girls, because every woman could be down on her luck. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the Colorado Kobe bitch is a certain kind of woman who in the early 2000s and way before then, going all the way back to the beginning of time, us men thought those bitches was 1 out of 100,000. Most women weren't like that. In 2026, that's the norm for women to be like that. In fact, it's being taught to women that you should be like these Colorado Kobe bitches. What's another one of these hoes? Casey Anthony, this girl who killed her kid and then try to blame her dad? Bro, these women are not anomalies. They're out here, man. They have children. They've raised, not all of them killed their kids. They've raised their children. Their children turned into LeBron fans. This is where these dudes get that mentality from. So when you hear a dude like Crown Case, he's doing this manipulative stuff that these Colorado Kobe bitches would do. Making up stuff and then telling you you're the one who made it up. I'm talking about Robert Horry to dismantle your argument. Now, if we were actually talking to women, we would have just walked away from these women. These are men. It's like you can't even believe a man is saying these things. This is why a lot of times in my comments, I just will delete those guys' comments because I'm like, yeah, this nigga need his meds. That's part of why I say find your dad, talk to him about sports. It's a 2-part thing, LeBron James fan. You might know where your dad is. That's part 1. Find him. Part 2 is talk to him about sports. Don't talk to me. Oh, you don't have a relationship with your dad where you can talk to him? Exactly. That's why you're over here yelling at me, telling me all of this. And I don't want to hear it, dude. Nobody wants to hear you niggas. Mother, sister, cousin, niece, uncle, girlfriend, if they have one, don't want to hear what these niggas is talking about. I really believe part of the LeBron James fan problem is they not getting regular releases. They too cranky because they too backed up. They're not, you know what I'm saying? They're involuntarily celibate because don't no sane woman want to be around these niggas. For the simple fact, you argue and got talking points like a girl would have. And a lot of these women feel like if I wanted to be with a bitch, I would just date a bitch. No one's going to shame me now for just dating a bitch. No, I want to be around a man. So you supposed to act manly. You're not supposed to say, oh, Jordan never won without Scottie Pippen. Nigga, that's like saying, well, you never had sex outside of your wife. You bitch, nigga, am I supposed to? You ain't win until Scottie Pippen got there. You should be saying you lost even with Scottie Pippen being there. Everybody who played with LeBron lost the finals with him. D-Wade lost the finals with you. AD lost the finals with you. Kyrie lost the finals with you. That first Cavs team lost the finals with you. How did they lose the finals? They didn't get to the finals with you. And or they got to the finals and lost the finals with you. Couple of things right here. This excuse I'm finna give you is moving the goalposts. Accepting excuses. The fact that we live in an era where now an excuse is an acceptable means of explaining why you weren't able to get the job done. That's moving of the goalpost. 1, oh, LeBron's competition was tougher. The competition wasn't tougher to the competition. Steph Curry never complains, oh man, I had to play the Dynasty Spurs. I had to play Kevin Durant. Oh man, I had to play James Harden. No, they're not complaining. Oh man, I had to play Paul George. I had to play all these. Only one that's complaining is LeBron. If you're better than everybody, why are you complaining more than everybody? Are you really better than everybody? Because these guys are not complaining that you're tougher. That's a part of the goalpost being moved. So anyway, that's my take and I'm sticking to it. And dude, there's a lot of examples of the goalpost being moved, not only for LeBron James, but by LeBron James. I'm gonna do a whole video on all of the instances where the goalpost was moved because LeBron James kept losing. The GOAT debate ended in 2007. To be sure, it ended in 2011. If the Miami Heat would have beat the Mavs, D-Wade would have got the Finals MVP, no question. It's not the point that D-Wade would have had 2 Finals MVPs. The point is, you got a Finals MVP while I, LeBron James, am here. And that's the problem. The narrative that LeBron was carried, the same goalpost that they're moving for Robert Horry and Kobe Bryant. Oh, Kobe was carried by Shaq. But for some reason, Robert Horry wasn't carried. He was carried. In fact, Robert Horry was carried by Shaq. Robert Horry was on that three-peat team. So 3 of Robert Horry's 7 rings come from Shaq in that three-peat team. And that same kind of manipulative, disingenuous, goalpost-moving type of narrative that LeBron James and Clutch Sports would throw out because they are manipulators is the same type of narrative that could be used against him if D-Wade were to win a Finals MVP while LeBron James is on the team. And LeBron couldn't have that, so instead, he just gave up. That's what I think. I can't prove that, but I'm paying attention to psychology. I heard Samuel L. Jackson in the movie The Negotiator said something like, as police, we study liars. And if you're keen on studying liars, you can look at LeBron James and see he's lying. His eye movements tell on him. Little twitches and stuff he be telling on himself. And here's another thing. If you think you're going to say whatever you're going to say to me in the comments and you're going to elicit some type of back and forth out of me, I got to tell you, like LeBron in the finals, you lose again.